everyone. Today we are going to talk about an important topic, which is preparing job search tool, focusing especially on a reference and letters of recommendation. When students think about finding a job, most of the time they only focus on writing a resume or preparing for interview. However, job search tools are more than just a resume. Employers want to know whether they can trust you, whether you are responsible, and whether you can work well with others. This is where reference and recommendation letters become a very important topic. Reference and recommendation letters helps employers to understand who you are as a person, not just what is written on the paper. They show your attitude, work ethics, communication skills, and professionalism. Employers usually trust information that come from lecturer, supervisor, or manager who have worked with you before. For students, especially fresh graduate, reference and recommendation letters can make a big difference. You may not have much work experience yet, but your lecturers or internship supervisor can speak about your performance, disciplines, and willingness to learn. In today's competitive job market, many candidates have similar qualification. So, having a proper job search tools can help you stand out. Being prepared also shows that you are serious about your career and that you understand professional expectations. In this presentation, we will learn what references are, how to choose the right people, how to prepare a reference list, what a recommendation letter, and how to request one politely and professionally. Now, let us talk about job reference. A job reference is a person who can confirm your backgrounds and abilities. This person is usually someone who knows you in a professional or academic setting. When an employer wants to hire you, they may contact your reference to ask questions about your skills, attitude, and performance. For example, an employer may ask you a question like, is this student responsible? Can they work well in a team? Are they punctual and honest? How do they handle challenges or pressure? Reference help employer feel more confident about hiring decision. They are often contacted during the final stage of the hiring process after the interview. As a student, your references are usually a lecturer who taught you, a final year project supervisor, an internship or industrial training supervisor, or a part-time job manager. References are different from recommendation letters. A reference usually means that the employer will contact the person directly, while a recommendation letter is a written document. It is important to understand that your reference is representing you. What they say can affect whether you get the job or not. That is why choosing the right reference is very important for you. Next, choosing the right reference is a very important step. First, you should choose someone who knows you well professionally. This means the person has seen your work, attitude, and your behavior. For students, lecturers who taught you relevant subjects are a good choice because they can talk about your academic skills and discipline. Internship supervisors are also excellent reference. They can talk about your real working experience such as teamwork, communication, and time management. If you had a part-time job, Your manager can also be a good reference. You should avoid choosing family members or a close friends. Even if they know you well, employers may not trust their opinions because they are personally close to you. Another important point is that you must ask for permission first before listing someone as your reference. Never include someone's name without informing them first. This is very unprofessional and may cause problems if the employers contact them unexpectedly. When you have asked for a permission, be polite and respectful. Explain that you are applying for a job and ask if they are comfortable being your reference. This also gives them time to prepare and remember your achievement. Also, you need to choose reference who will speak positively about you. If you think someone may not give a good review, it's better for you not to include them and find other reference. Now, let us look at how to prepare a proper reference list. A reference list is usually a separate document, not written directly on your resume unless requested. It should be neat, clear, and professional. Each reference should include full name of the reference person, their job titles, name of the organization, your relationship with them, for example, final year project supervisor or internship supervisor. And then you must include contact number and professional email address. Make sure all information is accurate and updated. If the phone number or email is wrong, the employer will not be able to contact them, and this may affect your application. You should also use a professional formatting similar to your resume. Avoid informal language or unnecessary information. It is also good practice to inform your reference whenever you apply for a job and let them know that the job position and the company name. This can help them give a better and more relevant answer if they are contacted. A well-prepared reference list shows that you are organized, professional, and serious about your job application. Next, we will talk about letter of recommendation. What is it? A letter recommendation is a formal written letter that supports your application. It is written by someone who knows you professionally, such as lecturer, supervisor, or employer. This letter usually describes your skills and strength, your attitude and work ethic, your achievement or performance, and why you are suitable for that position. Letters of recommendation are commonly required for job application, internship, scholarship, or postgraduate study. Unlike reference, recommendation letters are usually submitted together with your application. Employers read them to understand you better from another person's perspective. A strong recommendation letter can greatly improve your chances, especially if it's written by someone respected in their field. For students with limited experience, this letter helps highlight your potentials and character. It is important to remember that your recommendation letter should be honest and professional. This is why you should always request them from someone who truly knows your work. Finally, let us talk about how to request a recommendation letter properly. First, always ask early. Do not wait until the last minute. Lecturers and supervisors are usually busy, so give them enough time, at least 2 or 4 weeks. Second, be polite and professional. You can request through email or face-to-face. Use a respectful language and clearly explain your purpose. Third, provide useful information. Give them your resume, details of the job or program, submission deadline, and any specific requirement. This helps them to write a stronger and more accurate letter. Fourth, always say thank you. Writing a recommendation letter takes time and effort. Showing appreciation reflects good manners and professionalism. Lastly, if needed, you may follow up politely before the deadline. Do not pressure them, but gently remind them. By requesting recommendation letters properly, you show your maturity, respect, and good communication skills, qualities that employers value.